I just, I'm really not trying to have a toxic friendship with you. Welcome to Coffee in the Morning. How are you doing, Dr. Creative?
I'm blessed and highly flavored.
Speaking of being flavored, let's just get into it. Onija has a seasoning. She teamed up with Sierra from the or like the Ghetto Girl Eats. That's on. She do that on TikTok. She be going live and she be cooking. She got the really big lips. She cute.
Mm-hmm.
She teamed up with her, and she has an all-purpose seasoning. You don't know who I'm talking about, so just say that.
I was gonna play like I did. I was gonna play like I did. Like, yeah, girl, I'm so proud of her. I'm good at that.
It's okay. And just guess what the flavor is called.
Lemon pepper.
Respect to the flavor, because
Oh
you know
yes, girl. Respect to the gods. Respect to the to Allah.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
she
yes.
has a
Respect.
flavor, a seasoning.
Yeah, she teamed up with Sierra. Her name is Onija. Come on now, talk about her all the time. Get together.
No, I don't be knowing her name. I don't be knowing any of them. There's just so much going on in these crazy streets.
This what she be doing.
So weird. I don't know why you like that.
I love her. I love her so much. But yeah. So R.I.P. to Ananda.
To who?
Ananda.
I know. Isn't that so sad?
It's so sad.
So beautiful.
Such a
Gone.
beautiful soul. Such a beautiful soul. I mean, and she showed us her journey. I mean, she did well. She did well. She lived life. She did what she had to do. She
Yeah.
came here, served her purpose, and look at her legacy. This is her legacy. Whether you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
people are out here still doing what they do. Um,
That's so sad.
okay, so right before we got on live, I'm always scrolling, so I was scrolling,
Hmm.
and I saw this girl. She was stuck in the airport. So apparently, this chick went and met her friend in Baltimore, and
Hmm.
they were gonna go to New York Pride together.
Okay.
And she was supposed to be staying at her house. And she was saying she left her stranded in the airport. So she was stuck in Baltimore. Her, it's not adding up. So first off, it sounds like she met somebody online,
Okay. Yep.
and she said that she could stay at her house and they'll go to Pride together. Now, you was gonna stay at her house for a long time because Pride is the last Sunday in June,
Of June. Right.
New York Pride. So she was just, and then she was like, I called my mom, and my mother was like, I hope you figure it out. She wanted sympathy, so she got on the socials and was just bawling her eyes out.
Well,
Anyway,
why would you do that? Like, you don't know this person. You never met them in person. Why wouldn't you get
allegedly,
your allegedly? Why wouldn't you go to a hotel in the first place and say, let's drive down together? But also, it's way too early for Pride. It's like June 16th.
yeah, like you could have just went to another Pride, and you was too late to be in DC Pride because that was what last weekend.
Child, yes. And they had a good time in DC, honey.
Yeah, I should have been there.
I wanted to go. I'm lying. I didn't want to go. I don't like Pride.
Right,
But
like
I'm going to go to New York Pride, though.
you want to go to New York Pride?
I'm going to go.
We're
What's it, the
gonna go.
29th? Yeah,
Yeah.
you should come.
Okay.
You should go
Okay.
as a coffee cast and just like go there and do interviews on the street.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay. Me too. I don't have anything to that day.
You scared?
It's the it's the 29th, right? No,
Yeah.
I'm never scared.
What are we gonna talk to people about?
You
Like
scare me.
what?
we're gonna talk to people about the shit that's going on. Did you hear about,
Like
or
all
did
that.
you hear about that girl that's stuck in the airport? Like stupid shit,
Okay,
but
great.
not stupid shit.
What's pride like?
All
What does
right.
pride mean to you? Are you at top or bottom? Those kind of questions. I hate
Everybody
them.
else is doing that
They are. It's really frustrating, actually. I'm like, who
this
cares? Why is everything so sexual in your community?
in our community.
I'm an ally.
Speaking of being an ally,
Yeah.
so I know this is a touchy subject, and we're going to touch briefly on it.
Okay.
But you know, the T.S. Madison and the Nene leaks that's been circulating because
You know I love the both of them.
so Nene
I feel like
asked.
I'm connected to them kind of like in like certain amount of degrees. So I feel like some way somehow they may see something. So what are you gonna ask me?
So they were already having a conversation about certain things. So Nene ended up asking T.S. Madison. She was like, "Do you only know gay men?" And T.S. was like, "She doesn't date gay men."
I know.
Yes. And then Nene was like, "If he's sleeping with you and a woman, then he's something." So T.S. was like, "Well, he not gay."
Hmm.
She was like, "If he looking at both of us, he like women."
Right.
In
Right.
the
Right. I understand.
world, I understand that too. Somebody also slid in my DMs and asked me to break that down to them. It was a woman, a black woman, and I was able to break that down and just to where they understood. And I was like, yeah, like if he like women, and then the
But
appearance
on
of
Nini's side, she's trying to. I don't think she was being mean or funny as she usually is. I think she's really trying to understand. Like TS is right. If they're out together, the guy is straight, and he sees two of them together. He's a straight man. Nini's point was okay. I understand that, but okay. Say if y'all get together and you're trans, is that guy
Mhm.
still straight? Because trans is a part of the LGBTQ community and it's there. So the straight guy, if he's accepting of you being a trans woman, um, does that still mean that that man is straight? And I think that TS is coming from, well, his attraction is to women, so yes, but in the straight
Hey,
world of straight worlds, in a straight anybody's straight mind would, even if we was not in this day and time right
but
now, they would just be like, well, this guy is not straight because once in a blue moon, well, way back in the day, not way back in the day, like a year ago, T.S. Madison was saying that they was trans attracted. Now she's saying that they're straight. You know what I mean? So it's like nobody knows. I get confused by all the stuff in the community, so I just keep my mouth shut and I have my own views that would not match with what is the norm or the typical what the community thinks. So I just keep quiet on those subjects.
okay, all right. But ultimately, I do understand what TS was saying
Yeah, me too.
because it made sense, and I also understand what Nini was saying because that is literally the reaction of most women when it
Yeah,
comes down to just any other type of man in their, you know what I mean, in their head. They think, like you said, once they're associated with the LGBTQ, then it's automatically, I don't want nothing to do with that. And it's the nastiness, like her face cringed. It was just all of that.
I
It was
think
a
she
lot.
was trying. I think she was trying to understand. But do you feel like it could be confusing though?
I do feel like it can be confusing, but I also feel like it's more confusing when you automatically really don't even want to understand it. Like most women are just automatically turned off by that. I mean, black women specifically, right? Because The other folks out here just doing whatever they want to do. They
I
could care
don't know. I
less.
think all women. I think that I think that your community has slowly but surely taken away the
I'm
the
about to
power
exit a line.
of womanhood, and I think that the women feel like you're taking away the beauty of being a woman because now you want me to be in a group with you, and I am not with you. And that's okay. It's okay. And then you add labels on a society of women that they didn't ask for. They didn't ask to be a cis woman. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that. So, they didn't ask to be cis women. They didn't ask for any of that. They just, I'm a naturally born woman. We had titles prior that separated the two. Trans women, which said you are a woman, but you're a trans woman, which gives you
Yeah.
the separation. Please don't add no titles to a group of women that didn't ask for it. And they're just trying to say, like, I'm a woman. I'm not hating on you, but baby,
Hmm.
I'm all lady. And I get that. I get that. And so I like I said, I'm not your typical ally.
Yeah.
I really just I see both sides and I support whatever people identify as. That's I have to deal with it every day, and it's not like I care, but there are some people who care.
Um, I get it, but I figured I'd just throw that in the conversation because the conversation is it's still happening and it's been like a week.
That's because it's a big topic. That topic will forever be popular.
Yeah.
And we're in a place where people just have nothing else to do but talk about the same stuff over and over again.
I mean, that's also accurate.
Yeah. So why not talk about it? When the world's
Also,
blowing up in front of our face, when you know the president and Iman's relationship is going under and they're probably breaking up, all the things that are going on in the world, and we think about trans people. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, let's get it together.
yeah, I
Let's talk
understand
about
that too.
how somebody wants to be a king in America. Like, that's crazy. These are things that we should be talking about more than thinking about what's happening with T.S. Madison and freaking Nene Lakes. Let's
Yeah,
talk
but
about how we can change our narrative.
we're not going to talk about that.
I didn't say we. I'm talking about as a people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that need to be talked about and posted rather than posting conversations about trans views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
You don't agree with me at all. And you can go back and forth with me. That's fine. I'm not
I
in disagreement with nothing, though. I'm just
I don't.
showing a
I'm
side.
not disagreeing, but I just don't have time to go back and forth with you today.
But just earlier, you wanted to go back and forth with
Yeah,
me.
you can come down.
I'm trying to understand. Hey, have you guys seen Malcolm's beard? Can you show them that it has a whole bunch of gray inside of it?
See,
He's getting salt and pepper, and that happened overnight, literally within the last 3 weeks.
I know it's crazy. I'm getting
Like
old.
overnight, it just went. I'm salt and pepper.
I know. I just wish you could catch up and look this graceful.
I have one somewhere over here, but it's not. It's not popping right now.
I mean, I also think you should stop painting yours in and just show your true color.
It's not that much paint. It's actually just a rinse, and so my beard is still dark. And a rinse doesn't dye your gray.
I woke up ready to argue with you today.
Go ahead.
Do you know T.S. Madison calls her thing a unit?
A private part. Oh my god. That's funny. That is so funny.
I was cracking up when I heard that. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was watching her
What do
fag
you
talk.
call your thing?
I don't call it anything. Thing. Thing
Do
one.
you do you use the C word?
Cock?
Ugh!
No. Nobody uses that.
That word just cringes me so much.
I don't even know how we got on the topic of that.
Well, I still call it my thingy thing.
You heard about K Michelle?
That interview that she did with Homegirl.
No, the
Homeboy,
interview she did, yeah, homeboy. The
homegirl.
only interview she did with Cam Newton.
She was drunk or high or something on that interview. Did you watch it?
I mean, I watched some clips. I didn't see the full
She
thing.
was just super like loosey goosey. What
You
would
think
you?
so?
Why? What do you want to bring up about it?
You know what I want to bring up about it.
No, tell me.
I want to bring up how she called Tamar Braxton a Muppet. And I want to talk about how she know Tamar Braxton does not like that word because she cried on the real about that. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And I want to talk about how she want to slap the fuck out of her on site.
Keisha. I mean, Kim
Keisha.
Michelle.
Yes.
Why don't you like Tamar?
I don't know. Apparently something happened when she was going through abuse and Tamar was saying some stuff behind the scenes, I guess.
She
But
was. Mm-hmm.
I mean that's Tamar be doing stuff.
Right. So if somebody does something to you and you was in a really bad time, aren't you gonna want to? Aren't you gonna be mean to them and talk shit? I know I would.
I just
You can't all play the victim.
I know. I wish them well.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like in this industry, because they are both singers, like not fake singers, like they both can sing.
Yeah, they
I
can.
think that caliber of artist needs to be friends. I feel like they need to chop it up,
Yeah.
get it up together, buttercup, and be cool. I think they'll be great on reality TV together.
Yeah.
They would be great on reality TV together. The show would be bananas. Do you hear me?
But
Add in a new link.
they would be friends and then they would be arguing.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
And then they would be probably like the Nene and the Cynthia, you know?
Oh yes, we
That
love to
would be
get
good.
Cynthia.
But
That
that's
would
not
be good. I thought that it was gonna put Tamar on like the Real Housewives of Atlanta because she's in Atlanta. She would have been great for that.
she don't want to do that though. She
Hmm.
wants to have her own thing. She doesn't really want to be a part of what everybody else is doing.
Okay. She's great on the cast. Like she was great on the Real. Like the Real was not the same without her. You know what I'm saying? And she's
No,
great
I
on her
don't. I
sister
don't
show.
understand what you're saying. I do not.
She's great with the cast.
I didn't like her on the real. But that's also when I didn't really like understand Tamar and I just always thought she was doing too much. But my sister loved her on the real.
I don't think Tamar really does. I think she definitely is misunderstood. But I do think that she sometimes could just chill out.
Yeah, but I understand her now.
Chill out. Yeah.
But
Or just be a celebrity and don't share your business or your thoughts with people online. And
yeah,
have beef behind closed doors like they used to have.
yeah, I don't know.
Like Little Kim and Faith Evans hated each other, but they would be on the same tour.
The
It's called
same.
business. It's called business.
Yeah, it's called Biggie's making our money, so we got
Right.
to do it us.
It's called Keep Quiet and I Don't Fuck With You, but I'm gonna sing right after you.
Yeah, that's interesting. But that's how it was back in the day. It's not like that no more.
It's not. I don't want to know that y'all don't like each other.
I could care less. But now it
Yeah.
gives us something to talk about too. So like we gotta care.
Yeah.
Uh, look, this is the part of the show where we go. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Instagram, if you're watching on TikTok, go on over to the YouTube, the Dr. Creative YouTube, or the My Black Self YouTube, and watch the Coffee in the Morning show
Yes, yes.
now, because we are live.
I know that's right.
I saw this preview for an interview that Lady Gaga did.
Uh-huh.
Did you see it?
No.
She opened up about how one of the producers threatened to like burn all of her music if she didn't take all her clothes off.
What?
She was 19. Yeah, was in the beginning of her career. So she won't say his name because she's uncomfortable and she never wants to see him or have to face him again. And she was like, I know the whole Me Too movement and all of that, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
She's terrified.
My little girl.
That's crazy. It's so crazy that, the people that's just out here that we love so much just really experience those things. Like, it's still going on.
I've
You tired? You
no,
yawning?
I've never dealt with any of that stuff, and that's why also I'm very careful about my circle. Like in my company, I don't get too close to my artist. I don't hang out. I don't let anybody new in my circle when it comes down
Yeah.
to doing stuff. I work with friends that are really close to me. I don't trust anybody. I do know that God has something great in store for me to be on bigger platforms. And what I would not have is one day when I make it big, somebody come out to work where it's like, yeah, I was working for Dr. Creative. And he was just
And he touched
no, no. I have record of everybody who was around me.
you.
I
Let me
literally
tell
keep a record of people that I meet and when, so that I have evidence because I want nobody trying to spin a story or get anything on me. And I do recording sessions with people in
you.
the place. I never do one-on-one.
Yeah,
Never do one-on-one. I always have my media person or one of my writers, staff people, somebody's in the room with me. Because what I don't want is like, yeah, it was one night. No, you wasn't.
I know.
No, you
It's
wasn't.
sad. It's so sad. But hopefully, she heals through that interview.
I hope so, and I hope it brings awareness to these nasty, weird ass people who do that kind of stuff. Like, who does that?
I hope we start to get, or they start to get, all these nasty ass people out the industry.
And I don't think you ever really can because honestly, it's not just the music industry; it's the entertainment industry as a whole. It happens in theater. It happens in movies. It happens behind the scenes of people who are trying to move up the ladder in the professional side of entertainment. It happens. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? Because I dial things back so much, I forgot that I've dealt with shit like this. I'm not gonna say the person either because this person is this family is a billionaires. But yeah, I'm always usually the token black guy working in entertainment, and I've done like fundraisers, and that's all I gotta say. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So
You had
it,
to go to trial. You was on the Diddy trial.
actually, I was warned if I went to trial, my career will be over. That's how powerful this family is. I'll actually tell you about this when we get off online. I'm not. If I say it, people will put it together that fast because of where I was at and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you later. But yeah, it's written down. It's everything's documented. But I decided not to because I don't want to be blackballed.
Nobody has time. Yeah. I mean, were you touched? Okay, we'll talk
Yes.
about it later.
Yes. Hmm. 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 A good old W woman, older W woman, and her son.
And her son? What was going on over there?
Different occasions, child. Two different occasions.
Why is Orlando Bloom coming for Raven Simone?
Why?
He talking about her wife. Telling her to get rid of her white wife.
How come you can't just sing? Do your singing thing. You have a great voice.
Wait, not I said Orlando Bloom. I meant Orlando Brown.
Is it Orlando the guy who used to be on the show with her? Yes. And I know you meant. I was like, he just needs to sing and act. I think it's all a joke. Everybody that talks about Orlando when they ask about him, all say that he's a very smart man. He knows what he's doing. He's always acted like
Yeah.
this. Ain't nobody thinking about him. I think even what singer said that about him? Amarion said that about him. Like he's very smart, very talented. It's it's all a game, and so they
I mean,
don't
he
take.
knows how to stay relevant. He does a really
Yeah,
good.
he's being smart about it. That little song that he had was a little boppy boppy. If he just used his talents and lose a little bit of pounds, and I think he'd be great. What do you think about B2K's performance at the BET Awards?
I didn't watch.
Okay, great. Next topic.
I didn't. What'd you think about it?
I thought it was really good. I
Yeah.
think it was some of the best lip singing that I've seen in a long time. And I think that their dancing is super good. I enjoyed seeing it. Really felt like on 106 in Park. It really did. Um, they were really good. And little teeny Bow Wow looks like really good. He looks like your favorite lesbian aunt. You know, the one that transitioned when she was 35. He looks so good. He did a great job. He looks just like my aunt Tanya, who transitioned early and she just cut all her hair off, you know. Beautiful woman.
When you say transition, do you mean like transitioned or just
She
became
just
a lesbian?
transitioned to like her full lesbianism.
Her full lesbian potential? Okay, because
Yes.
transition don't mean that no more.
Huh? Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, go ahead. Because I don't want to go back to that dark place.
All right, so you know, blame it on Quay.
Yes, I know him.
You know he got the three restaurants in LA.
Yes.
He just opened up a Smack'em Seafood downtown LA,
Mhm.
and it's
We're going this
that's
week.
why I'm bringing. That's why I'm bringing
We're
this up.
going. I already had it in my plans.
Okay, well, that's
I
why I
don't
was
eat
bringing this up.
seafood, but I was just gonna
You
go
don't eat
because I wanted to go.
seafood
I'm allergic to seafood. You're not really my best friend. You really aren't. I get it. That's why we're not friends. Don't forget,
because
y'all. We're not friends. We don't really like each other.
because some of the things you say just don't make sense.
I can still go and want to be a part and see what's going on. I like that kind of stuff. I like seeing like restaurants and what it does and what it do.
They're buckets, like seafood boils, but it's buckets instead.
It's fifty
You,
dollars. Is it how much is it? $50?
I don't know. I didn't check. I didn't Google all of that.
You don't Google anything.
I do be Googling.
You don't plan.
I plan well. You see this thing on my forehead?
Was it a pimple?
The negativity. Are you into Cynthia Erivo?
Oh my gosh. I feel like now I just feel like I'm going to see all these people one day in my life and they're going to remember this interview. Um, I love her as a multi-talented artist. I feel like Cynthia Revo is a trendsetter. Can't nobody sing like her. Can't nobody act like her. Um, and I think the world of her talent.
Yeah. So she has new music out. She has a new album coming out. I listen to her albums.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do because I like her vocals and I just because she does more of like you're gonna get all the instruments that you need
The
in
string,
in her
all
music.
the big music. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get all of that. So she has a one of her new songs is called "Save Me From Me."
Yep, I heard it.
I was a stranger that I didn't love anymore. It's deep.
Is that your shit?
It's my shit as of this morning. Yes.
Okay, okay. I think that Cynthia should play Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Look at her face. Look at Mary's face, and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, she should play
We would
Mary.
have to put a body on her.
I know she'll need boobs
You
and
heard me?
what you say? You have to put a
They
bodysuit on
would they
her.
would just have to do a bodysuit. That's all.
Yeah, she'll need the
They
boobs
would
and the
have
head.
to because she's
Yeah.
tiny.
Well, Mary was tiny back in the day when she first came out, but as they go on throughout the
Yeah.
years, they're gonna have to thicken her up.
They would have to thicken her up. That's all. She can do
But
that.
Mary didn't used to have boobs. Yeah, you can
Brady used to have a lot of
little
things.
boom, 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 boom. I can love you.
And we know she could
We're
dance
both.
because she was dancing at Pride.
I know. I was like, look at her doing a fast song. Do you want it on your
She
collard
did.
green? Do you want it on your black eyed peas? Give it to me, give it to me, give it. I was like, all right, Cynthia. I've never seen her sing a fast song. So I was like, oh, I like this version of you. I'm
And
okay with it.
I never heard anybody perform that Jill Scott song either, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, which means she loves real good music. She
Yeah.
knows the tea. Yeah.
Um, while we're on the topic of music, something is in my eye. I think it's just painful looking at you. Um,
That was good.
it was good, right?
That
But
was good.
there was something in my eye.
It was like the movement of the glasses, the scratch. It was good. It was good. I love that. I'm good for the slide shade. I'm good. Praise God.
Do you watch the live from the front porch?
Yes, I do. I do.
Have you watched the latest one?
No, who is it?
Smokey Norfolk.
How is it?
It was really good.
He's so tiny and so tiny.
Subtle shade. It was really good though. He did. I mean, I really didn't watch the whole thing. I watched some of it, but I really
Look
only
at
watched.
his thing though. He can blow. He's like a really good singer.
That's where I'm getting. He did, I Need You Now. That's one of my favorite songs by him. And he sounded really good.
Him and John Legend should do a song together. Yeah.
Yeah.
They should do a song together. It would be so cool. Two tiny people just singing their hearts out.
How was your Father's Day?
Yesterday, it was cool. My sister brought me to McDonald's for my Father's Day. It was so kind.
You had a McDonald's date?
I did, but my sister, um,
What did you order from McDonald's? You know their food is fake.
I know, and that's why we like it. So I had a pineapple smoothie and a large fry and a double cheeseburger.
I cannot believe you eat that.
Oh, anytime I can get McDonald's, I'll get it, especially when it's free.
Okay, so what did you do afterwards?
Then I drove my ass down to Boston and had a rehearsal with my artist, Kasia Levon, because she's performing at Bands Fest in 2 weeks on
That's a
Saturday on the 28th in Massachusetts. Go to bandfest.com, oh, sorry, bandfest.org and get your tickets now as it's going to be amazing. We have Duran Bernard who's going to be there, as well as Homegirl who does the harmonizing with herself.
what day is it again?
Saturday, the 28th.
Oh, I can't make that,
The
but I
next
would
day,
love
I wanted
to.
to go to the Pride in New York on the 29th.
Yeah, I'll meet you in New York.
Okay.
Um,
Lila Hathaway is her name, by the way. She's going to be there. It's going to be so good.
that's gonna be good.
It's going to be good. She's going to be like, ooh, that's that. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
And she just do it so fast.
ooh.
How does she do that? We should
I
practice that.
don't know. I be trying all the time. Ooh, ooh,
It ain't like that. Woo!
ooh, ooh, ooh.
You're silly.
I am.
Well, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. 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 What you got coming up? What's new? What's the tea? What other things are you working on? When's the next episode of your podcast?
Oh my gosh. So, besides what we got going on here at the Coffee in the Morning, new episodes for How You Grieving drop every Sunday at 11:17 p.m.
I know that's right.
And then they just go throughout the week. They're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart. They're
Mm-hmm.
on all the good things. So definitely listen. It's not just about death. It's just about how people grieve, relationships, life, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, the episode this week is a woman here in Atlanta. Her son passed, and she opened up a foundation called My Sunshine Foundation,
Mm.
and she does a lot of work for like the homeless community here in Atlanta.
That's so cool. And it airs this Sunday? Or it aired yesterday?
It aired yesterday, yeah. So
I
it's
got to watch
only
it today.
yeah. So all right, what's going on with you? Because I was watching. Okay, first off, I
Oh
was
my God,
watching.
you're alive. You look so handsome, friend.
Thank you so
Oh
much.
my God.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
You look so cute.
Keep it in there so I can have more than my 2 views.
Right.
But
What's up?
um I was watching the what is the show called the monologues, right?
Oh, I know you're lying. I'm just uploading the next one right now.
You was live yesterday though.
I was live yesterday. Doing for season 2 with
Yeah.
Love Eason. She's a great actress. She's a great actress. So that's gonna really hype up. So in that scene, I'm still Reginald, and it's just that I'm trying to tell my best friend that her man is cheating on her.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to hear that. She really didn't care.
No, she didn't. She was very desperate. She wanted a man, like a lot of people
And
do.
Dr. Creator was like, I apologize for calling you out like that.
Because sometimes you just gotta apologize, even if you don't believe it. But keep the
But
friendship.
all right, what else you got going on? When do those air again? Tell us
So
again.
those air on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays, 4 days a week. Uh,
Yeah, it's a week.
on Wednesdays, I know on Wednesdays, I my show Conversations with Dr. Creative come out. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
upload all that collateral this week,
Oh my goodness.
and my book is in this last editing phase. It's really good. It's called The Handshake, and so that's going to be coming out in July. And so just pray that things
Busy.
keep coming out.
Just busy.
Yeah, gotta be, gotta be. So follow me on all social media platforms. Thank you very much for watching the Coffee Morning Show. You have anything you want to say?
No, follow me on all the major platforms. Thank you so much for joining the Coffee in the Morning show.
Yay! Oh, oh.